Now, if you all please remain standing, if able, for the playing of the national anthem by the Westford Academy Orchestra and Honors Choir. Good afternoon. Welcome on this beautiful day to Westford Academy and the commencement of the class of 2025. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to give thanks to the many people involved in making this ceremony a success. I'd like to thank Mr. Tom Griffin, Dave Allen, and all of the entire building and maintenance staff for their work this week getting us prepared for this event. And I'd like to thank Mr. Miller, after 41 years of being involved in this graduation, for all his hard work. Thank you, Mark. I'd also like to thank Andy and Cindy McKeon for all their work, even with the rain delay graduation, executing a wonderful last night for our graduates. Thank you very much, and all the last night volunteers. A very special thank you to Mrs. Langell, who is a wizard behind the curtain, making this event a success every year. Thank you, Hillary. Will you join me up on stage, please? Thank you and welcome to Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Christopher Chu, Assistant Superintendent of Schools, Courtney Moran, Central Office personnel, current and past members of the Westford Public Schools, members of the trustees, former Principal Bill McGurk, for being here with us today. Thank you very much. I'd also like to recognize the leadership team of Westford Academy, Dean Amanda Welch, Dean Betsy Murphy, Dean Robert Ware, our Director of School Counseling, Lauren Clark, our Student Support Leader, Sejal Costa, our Athletic Director, Mr. Jeff Bunyan, and our School Resource Officer, Detective Bernardin. Thank you for everything you do for the students. I'd like to thank the members who are retiring from Westford Academy this year. Tracy McLaughlin, Karen Halloran, Mark Miller, Chris Gorham, Bill Bowen, Eric Ruman, John Nagorski, Dave DeLong, Joan Mitchell, Stephanie Goslin, and Claire Giampa. Thank you for your dedication. You will be missed. And thank you to all the staff and faculty of Westford Academy for their continued excellence and student-centered approach. Thank you for everything for our students. And thank you to the many parents, caregivers, family, friends, neighbors, and community members joining us here today. Thank you very much for being here. Now, graduates, as we recognize your accomplishments today, I would also like to bring your attention to another remarkable cohort, our retiring staff members. Collectively, they embody an extraordinary 250 years of experience, dedication, and knowledge to this institution. Just think about that. 250 years. One might logically ponder, how do you replace 250 years of experience? How do you replace that amount of institutional knowledge? And the same goes for the 368 members of the class of 2025. How do you replace this wonderful class in their experiences totaling nearly 1,500 years at Westford Academy? The unequivocal answer for both groups is, you don't. You don't replace it. Rather, you build upon it. You embody their spirit, their accomplishments, and embrace and utilize and own what they have left behind. For our retiring educators, this moment signifies the conclusion of a distinguished career, a period marked by continuous learning, adaptation, and the satisfaction of nurturing and teaching countless young students. The collective 250 years of experience have contributed to a foundation at Westford Academy, shaping the very environment in which you, the graduates, have thrived. They have poured their wisdom, their passion, and their tireless dedication into generations of students. This is the experience they are leaving behind. And similarly for you, the members of the class of 2025, your collective 1,500 years at Westford Academy represent a massive amount of shared experience. And this school is now more than it has ever been, an inclusive learning environment full of countless opportunities for all students. You have pushed academic excellence to new levels and found ways to contribute to the community with service. You've learned to absorb knowledge across all disciplines, confronted academic challenges, discovered your unique aptitudes. You have learned to think critically, to collaborate effectively, and to articulate your perspectives within classrooms, on athletic fields, and across various co-curriculars. This is the experience you have left behind. And now, class of 2025, as you stand on the precipice of what's next, be it a college, vocational, or any thrilling new adventure, you carry more than just your diplomas. You embody the 1,500 years of collective experience within these halls. You've not just passed through Westford Academy, you've left your indelible mark. Just like the dedicated educators who are also beginning new chapters. So as you step into the future, I ask you to ask yourselves, what will I leave behind? Because this class, your class, has undeniably left Westford Academy better than you found it. You've added to its story and enriched its spirit. Thank you to the Westford Academy class of 2025, and congratulations. At this time, I'd like to welcome school counselor, director of school counseling, Mrs. Lauren Clark, for the presentation of the recognition of the salutatorian, Kaylee Bulat. Kaylee, please join me on stage.
Good afternoon. It is my honor to recognize a student who embodies academic excellence, quiet strength, and genuine kindness. Throughout high school, Kaylee has consistently demonstrated an extraordinary work ethic, earning top grades in the most rigorous courses and approaching every challenge with diligence and curiosity. But what sets Kaylee apart isn't just her academic success, though that would be impressive enough. It's her humility, the way she treats everyone with kindness and respect, whether it is welcoming a new member into an already established lab group or helping others solve challenging problems. Her character is defined by inclusion, creativity, and an unshakable commitment to learning. Whether she's writing a full-length fantasy novel in her free time, creating digital artwork, or simply showing up to class with a smile and a thoughtful question, Kaylee leads with quiet confidence and compassion. Kaylee, thank you for reminding us that brilliance doesn't have to shout to be heard. Sometimes it just shows up, does the work, lifts others up, and writes a fantasy novel in the process. As you attend Boston College this fall, I have no doubt that your creativity, dedication, and heart will help you to continue to find success. Congratulations. Congratulations.
And for the recognition of the valedictorian, please welcome Sahil Dua.
It is truly an honor to speak about Sahil Dua, a student whose excellence goes far beyond his outstanding achievements. Sahil is a leader in every sense of the word, captain of the swim team, vice president of DECA, state champion 3 times over, and a 2-time finalist on the international stage. He co-founded FinCademy to share financial knowledge, serves on both the deans and student councils, and is an active member of our National Honor Society. But what stands out most isn't just a long list of accomplishments. It's the way Sahil carries himself through each of them. Whether he's greeting parents at an award ceremony, asking for donations for a food drive, mentoring new DECA members to succeed in competitions, or assisting classmates with challenging coding problems, Sahil is recognized not only for being wicked smart, as one of his classmates put it, but perhaps more importantly for being truly kind. He always has a smile on his face. Sahil is someone who finds joy in learning. As his English teacher, Mr. Mahoney, noted, Sahil initiated class debates, tested his theories out loud, and absorbed counterpoints with maturity and grace. He even connected modern hip-hop lyrics to 19th century philosophy in a college-level presentation that captivated classmates. He has created woodworking art for his house and apparently is a pretty phenomenal cook. Even in the face of challenges like a broken elbow before swim season and a glow stick mishap before a major DECA event, Sahil's determination and resilience never wavered. He is a remarkable young man who reminds us all that true greatness lies in both achievement and character. There's no doubt that Sahil will continue to shine at New York University in the future. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Let's give a warm welcome to the officers of the class of 2025 for some special presentations. President Dia Jaraman, Vice President Tanya Dayan, Secretary Aaron Keefe, and Treasurer Arav Jing.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aaron Keefe, and I've had the honor of being our class secretary. As we celebrate this special day, I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone who has made a tremendous impact and guided us all through our 4 years here, our Dean of Students, Mr. Ware. Thank you for being more than an administrator. You've been a leader, a guide, and let's be honest, a very patient person, especially when it came to one of our class's greatest struggles, being on time. Whether it was a first period, assemblies, or somehow even lunch, we have perfected the art of bad timing. And yet, you never gave up on us and continue to teach us the importance of showing up on time. You've supported us through challenges, encouraged us to aim higher, and reminded us that we are capable of more than we think. Your leadership helped create an environment where we could grow, make mistakes, and still feel like we belonged. On behalf of the entire class of 2025, thank you for your time, guidance, and unwavering support, even when we were running 5, 10, and maybe even 15 minutes late. As we all move forward and reflect on our time at WA, we will never forget starting each day being greeted by your friendly face as we walked into school. We will all carry the lessons we have learned from you with us into whatever comes next. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Arav Jain, and I've had the privilege of being the class treasurer this year. As our graduation from Westford Academy slowly approaches its end, I want to take a moment to recognize and appreciate one of the kindest, most positive, and dedicated people I've ever met, as well as my teacher of 2 years and our class advisor, Mrs. Bostrom. I hope, if nothing else, you know that you've truly made a difference in my life as well as all of those that are my peers. I cannot begin to thank Mrs. Bostrom for all that she's done for the class. If you ever need a definition of kindness, empathy, and quiet strength, just look at her. Without a doubt, she's been a vital piece of the heart that is our high school experience. While most would have crumbled under the weight of coordinating event after event for 372 students, she somehow did it with it all, with grace, spreadsheets, and a smile. And I know and let's not forget, she was doing all of this while attending what felt like every softball game in the tri-state area for her daughter. Ms. Bostrom, over the last 4 years, the little moments have shown me and countless others that you have a great heart and an even greater attitude. Whether it was just a meeting or just me walking into Spanish, you've never forgotten to greet everyone with a smile and occasionally a snack if I asked for one. And it's those little moments that made me feel like you weren't just a teacher or an advisor, but my friend too. Keep being an inspiration and a positive light in everyone's life, Ms. Bostrom. The last 4 years have been cherishable because you made them something to cherish. Gracias, profe.
Good evening, everyone. I want to take a moment to thank someone who has meant so much to me and to our class over the past 4 years, our advisor, Mrs. Conti. As class vice president since freshman year, I've had the privilege of working with Mrs. Conti all throughout high school, and I can honestly say our class would not be where it is today without her. She was always the one coming up with the most creative and unique ideas to help us fundraise, even when things got tough. But she also reminded us that it wasn't just about making money. It was about having fun and making memories along the way. Some of my favorite moments weren't even during the meetings themselves. They were the 20-minute conversations beforehand, just talking about life and gossiping. In those moments, Mrs. Conti became more than just an advisor. She became someone I could confide in, someone I trusted, a true friend, as I'm sure all of us could agree. Thank you, Mrs. Conti, for being our guide, our support, and our light. You helped shape these 4 years into something we will never forget.
Mr. Ware, the Dean's address.
Before I begin, I'd like the class officers to please stand. Face your class one last time. How about a round of applause for the work that these guys did for you? Thank you, guys. You made this year for these kids so much better. Good evening. My name is Robert Ware. I stand here tonight very proud to be the Dean of the graduating class of 25. Prior to your high school arrival, you spent 2 years behind masks and screens, unfortunately missing out on one of the most valuable parts of your social and emotional development, You walked in here in September 2021, and we asked you to be high school students. It was evident it took you a while. You can probably recall the meeting we had late fall, where at that time I asked a half a dozen of my seniors to speak to you all in the PAC about how to be a high school student. Following those 3 years, I've just been impressed with how you as a class have come together. The kindness you demonstrated, the sincerity for each other, and the respect that you shared to our faculty and everyone else that walked in this building goes miles. I want to commend you for the indelible mark that you made. You broke the record for the number of automobile fender benders in our student parking lot. So much that the Department of the Registry of Motor Vehicles has labeled 30 Patton Road a red zone while driving in Westford. You know, throughout your 4 years here and the last 3, I've sent you many emails. Most of those emails regarded just tips to help you survive your tenure here at Westford Academy, whether it be dress code, drama, parking, studying for exams. At this time, I've written one more email. And Erin, you stole my thunder. I'm going to read you one more email to the class of 25. Congratulations, you finally made it. Standing here today, I'm filled with pride and gratitude to be able to lead your class. Before we dive into celebration, you absolutely deserve to celebrate, I need to leave you with one more message as your dean. It's called the value of being on time. Despite my numerous emails, hallway conversations to let you know that school starts at 7:35, so many of you just casually arrived here whenever you felt like it. You wore me down, but I didn't break. But here's the thing. Today, despite all that, you're here. You're about to cross the finish line. I'm so proud of all of you. But I'd be doing you a disservice before you leave if I didn't share this with you. Life doesn't wait. College professors won't wait. Your new boss won't wait. Neither will career opportunities, and one day your future will not. Being on time isn't just about trying to stay under 6:30s every 45 days to avoid a detention or losing your senior privileges. It's about respect. It's about the respect for other people's, for their time, and more importantly, your time. Showing up early speaks volumes. That's how trust is built, it's how opportunities open, and that's how you get ahead in life. If I can leave you with one thing today, 25, let it be this. You don't have to be perfect, but you have to be present. And present starts with punctuality. Let this graduation not be the day you finish high school, but the moment you take charge of your future. Be the person others consistently count on. Because you know what, 25, you're not late anymore. You're right on time for the rest of your life. I wish you all the very best. I love you, and good luck.
Will members of the Honors Choir and Orchestra please report for the playing of the Alma Mater? At this time, I have the privilege of introducing the class of 2025, the class speaker, Alana Parks.
Good afternoon. If I could share one thing with you all that I learned during high school, it would be that the most important part of everything is the beginning. My name is Alana Parks, and I am both honored and humbled by the opportunity to be the class of 2025's commencement speaker. Interesting to note that the word commencement actually means a beginning or start. How ironic that a speech being given at the end of high school is named after the beginning. Maybe today is not for the end of our time at Westford Academy, but for the beginning of so much more. The end of our high school careers, the beginning of the rest of our lives, and every other small portion of these last 4 years is happening right now. Every success, every failure, every dream, and every unknown is coming at us all at once. However, we cannot forget the most important part of this all, the beginning. Whether you're a parent, sibling, family member, friend, or grad, I think we can all recall the class of 25's younger days. Yellow school buses, carpet time, straight lines in the halls, book fairs, tag at recess, and endless curiosity. The day we first walked into the computer lab and logged into our email accounts, asking our teachers what the 25 in front of our names meant. Back in 2012, 2025 felt like a lifetime away, yet we are here. From elementary school, we ventured on to middle school, navigating the halls of both Stony Brook and Blanchard. However, after only a year and a half, our middle school experience came to an abrupt end. Forced inside, we spent some of our most fundamental years indoors, on our own, Pod A and Pod B. I believe this experience helped shape the class of 25. It taught us how to persevere, adapt, and think outside of the box. We carried these experiences with us onto high school, as we spent the first half of our freshman year in masks. The masks, however, were not the only adversity that we faced our freshman year. I'm sure we can all recall the day that our entire class was called into the PAC, only to be yelled at by the seniors on how we had to shape up and fix our act. Through their criticism, however, they told us how we had to appreciate these 4 years as much as we possibly could, and that the time flies by in a way that you could never think possible. Now standing here, in the same place that those seniors were 4 years ago, I can prove that statement both true and false. At times, it felt like high school would never end. But on other days, we found ourselves looking back. Nights like prom, senior night, receiving our caps and gowns. These are the moments when we started to wonder where all the time has gone. Not to go unnoticed, the hard work of every single person sitting here today to get us to the stage. On behalf of the class of 2025, I would like to thank our parents for the guidance, support, and car rides. Thank you, older siblings, for the advice you've given us, and thank you, younger siblings, for carrying it on. We appreciate our teachers for giving us priceless knowledge, not just about math or English, but how to navigate our world. Our incredible class advisors, Mrs. Bostrom and Mrs. Conti, helped plan events for us over these last 4 years that were truly unforgettable. Thank you, Principal Toomey, for keeping us always informed with your Friday emails. And of course, a big shout out to Dean Ware for warning us before he towed our cars. But let's not forget the people who walked alongside us every single day. The friends we've laughed with, cried with, and grown with. High school isn't just about academic achievements or extracurricular success. It's about the bonds we've built with one another. Whether it was sharing a laugh in the hallway, supporting each other through tough times, or getting food together during DLT, we've all played a role in helping each other become the people we are today. These friendships, some of which may last a lifetime, are part of many silent victories that will stay with us long after we turn our tassels. When I told my grandfather that I was giving today's address, he said, "That's great, but there's only one problem. People are going to expect a lot more from you now." I would like to pass that message along to our class, not as a warning, but as an invitation. Take this degree with pride and know that from this point forward, you are invited to do so much more. We are Westford Academy graduates now. Let the world know. I ask you all not to see today as the end, but as the beginning. It is time for us to succeed in new places, learn new lessons, and chase new dreams. The rest of our lives are waiting for us, and in this moment, we're at the most important part, the beginning. We have all come here today, not just for our futures and our goals, but for our elementary school selves, logging onto our email for the first time, asking what the 25 in front of our names meant. Tonight, for the very first time, we understand fully what that means. Congratulations, 25. It's only the beginning.
At this time, please welcome Westford Academy Board of Trustees, Mr. Ryan Dunn and Kevin Regan, for the presentation of the most worthy representatives in the Academic Excellence Awards. First, for the 2025 Most Worthy Representative recipients. The Most Worthy Representative Award is presented to a student who exemplifies the best in character, scholarship, and service to the school community. This student is distinguished not only by his or her participation in a myriad of activities, but also by the level of commitment that is brought to each endeavor. Thank you for making Westford Academy a better place. This year's recipients for the senior class of 2025 go to Sophia Griffin and Alex Wilson. Now for the Academic Excellence Awards. First, in English, Rebecca Ward. Stay right there, Rebecca. In Mandarin, Rebecca Ward. Stay right there. In visual art, Rebecca Ward. In social studies, Nathaniel Lee. In mathematics, Sahil Dua. And in computer science, Sahil Dua. In science, Kaylee Boulat. In engineering, Brian Therian. In French, Biral Tapa. In German, Maggie Burrows. In Latin, Jackie Clay. In Spanish, Sasha Williams. In music, Daniel Engdahl. Who could not be here with us today. In theater arts, Ethan Mandel. In business education, Matt Boucher. In physical education, Aaron Keefe. And in health and wellness, Maura Hogan. Now please welcome Superintendent of Westford Public Schools, Dr. Christopher Chu, for his congratulatory remarks.
Congratulations, Westford Academy class of 2025. As you stand on the precipice of your next grand adventure, I thought I'd share a little wisdom from the incomparable Stephen Sondheim. one of the world's greatest composers and lyricists, a genius of the stage who understood the bittersweet beauty of endings and new beginnings. Some of my most favorite lyrics of his are from his masterpiece, Into the Woods, in which he has the character of the baker's wife sing, "Let the moment go. Don't forget it for a moment, though." Now, a lot is going on for that character at that point within the show, but those two sentences have always stuck with me, and I believe transcend the moment in the woods to which she's referring to, and can be applied to the moments of change and or transition in our lives. Let the moment go. Yes, by the end of today's celebration, you will no longer be students in Westford Public Schools. Your educational journey with us will be complete, even though it lasted 2 extra days. But according to your tardy record, that seems like that might actually track. However, the grand unfolding narrative of life is before you. And this chapter, while incredibly significant, is just one of many. Let the moment go. New chapters await with all their unknown excitements and challenges. You are ready for this. But, and this is the crucial part here, don't forget it for a moment, though. The experiences, whether in the classrooms, on fields, or within our various arts venues, they've collectively shaped the individuals you are today. They are a part of you. Don't forget it for a moment, though. The positive relationships that you've clearly built with your friends and teachers, along with your family, they've created the support network that has believed in you even when you didn't. They are a part of you. Don't forget it for a moment, though. These experiences, these connections, they are the bedrock, the Westford granite, if you will, upon which you stand. Of course, just as your time with us is a part of your story, you have been and will always be a part of our story. And we won't forget that for a moment, though, either. Thank you for everything you've done. You've contributed in making us a better place for those who follow you. You've definitely made your mark. Now go forth and make your mark on the world. Lead with kindness and curiosity. We're incredibly proud of you. The world is waiting, and honestly, it could use your help. So now, as superintendent of Westford Public Schools, it is my great honor and privilege to present you, the class of 2025, to the Westford School Committee for the conferring of your diplomas. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, the valedictorian of the class of 2025, Sahil Dua. Your salutatorian, Kaylee Allison Bulat. Julia May Pender. Ali Abdul Kareem. Alana Danielle Abraham. Elijah Daniel Abraham. Arush Adamulan. Charlotte Page Ader. Seth Gregory Ader. Philip Teixeira Aguiar. Leonardo David Albuquerque. Varnica Alla. Callie Marie Allen. Shreya Ambaker. Gauri Anju. Gayatri Anju. Megan Lily Ann Armstrong. Sanvi Aurora. Ananya Atri. Natalia Andrea Ayala Alvarado. Karthik Babu. Krish Babu. Anushka Ria Badkar. Vineeth Badvula. Badvalu. Shubhan Bala. Venkata Pranav Bala. Navya Sushma Balanani. Nathan Barreto. Tess Elizabeth Baumert. Suhas Behera. Elizabeth Catherine Bellamy. Cameron James Benoit. Mason Arthur Bergeron. Hector Antonio Berman Sample. Sanaya Anari Bernard. Violette Simone Bernia. Nicholas William Berthold. Paige Bittencourt. Rocco Sante Bieliatz. Alana Bryn Blacksburg. Ethan Randall Boaz. Leah Marie Bordenka. Matthew William Boucher. Emma Rose Boylan. Lily Ella Boynton. Noah Michael Bramanti. Nathaniel J. Branco. Jordan Ann Brooks. Mackenzie Lynn Brooks. Ayla Colleen Brown. Caitlin Elizabeth Brown. Vincent Raymond Bonacore. Benjamin Ryan Burgess. David James Burke. Nicholas Edward Burns. Brady Kenneth Burrell. Margaret Elizabeth Burrows. Christopher Clemens Butts. Caroline Callahan. Ryan Leverty Campbell. Sophia Corinne Canistraro. Cassidy Briggs Carmichael. Isabella Marie Caruso. Louis Casal. Mairead Margaret Catalano Foley. Christopher Michael Chason. Prahlad Chakravarthi. Brendan Murphy Chambers. Samuel Thomas Chappett. Nikhil Chowdhury. Hetrashin Shavada. Vivan Chabra. William Broderick Chason. Natalia Rose Sincotti. Jacqueline Elizabeth Clay. Connor Patrick Colora. Jocelyn Helene Colora. Cammie Crawford. Michaela Lynn Creighton. Amelia Crosby. Sean Kenneth Cryan. Sarah Cuniff. Owen Curtin. Noah James Daigle. Leoria Monahan Dantas. Jojo Duranacone. Cash Elias Davis. Ruby Rose Davis. Rosie Amelia Grace Deeks. Aniketh Deepak. John Robert DeLuca. Christopher Joel Demers. Olivia Sadie Dempster. Brian John Desrochers. Liliana Elizabeth DiStefano. Ella Grace DiRuggiero. Fiona Fitzgerald Dolan. Jack Stephen Donovan. Madison Paige Dory. Lucas Teodorio Dos Santos. Leandra Dua Asamoah. Nicholas Conrad Dubuque. Benjamin Angelo Durgan. Cooper John Durgan. Alyssa Jean Duronio. Maggie Elizabeth Eckroth. William Matthew Eddy. Tyler William Eliason. Aiden Patrick Emmanuel. Andrew Benjamin Fenelon. Ashan Fernando. Brian George Fitzgerald. Sarah Patricia Foley. Julianne Renee Frechette. Maxwell Rong Fu. Jason Richard Funaro. Liam Joseph Fury. Davam Gudjar.
Porter Everett Gallant. Madeline Elizabeth Galt. Deepa Gautam. Anya Bryn Gesson. Jenna Lauren Good. Surya Gauthart Araja. Shreyas T.S. Chowda. Jack Lawrence Graffio. Kiara Nancy Grenier. Sophia May Griffin. Ashenda Seth Gudavali. Gavin Guo. Shlok Gupta. Anna Maria Gusek. Rachel Mary Haley. Catherine Eileen Hall. Amo Onshore. Nicole Hans. Ian Joaquin Harity. Isabella Marie Hesse. Maura Elise Stanley Hogan. Ashley Marlene Hopkins. Gerald Robert Seen. Alexander Michael Hueskin. Joseph David Hughes. Karen Oliver Humphreys. Anna Susan Hutchinson. Kirthi Sai Isanaka. Ava Rose Jenko. Ari Lavone Johnson. Grady Daniel Jondro. Nathaniel Tyler Jones. Nicholas Ryan Jordan. Xavier Allen Joseph. Neha Joshua. Bhavik Kancharla. Jane Kang. Maria Alexandra Kasharna. Via Kashyap. Shrikari Kavori. Andrea Kebby. Owen Patrick Kenefick. Samuel Roger Ketchum. Muhammad Harris Khan. Martha Kusid. Anthony Kosevic. Quinn Paul Kine. Sai Gopal Kalambi. Amelia Lee Knapp. Connor William Netner. Ethan Windsor Care. Elitsa Nikliva Kolava. Rajul Kohli. Lana Jade Kozer. Caitlin Elizabeth Krangle. Sophie Ray Kraus. Olivia Yoning Kuo. Viom Kushwaha. Ryan John Kyle. Isha Labsetwa. Natalie Jean Lacoste. Aiden Kimball Lamburn. Hans Wolf Lapping. Heather Grace Lardizabal. Nathaniel J. Lee. Jaden Ying Lin. Tina Yuting Lin. Nathan Laurent Locante. Karsten Andrew Lucidian. Som Lunavant. Sanvi Hitha Luthra. Brian Marr. Lachlan Scott MacDonald. Elena Catherine Mack. Nathan Richard Mack. Murphy Brennan McLeod. David Michael Maylett. Caroline Page Malio. Ethan Joseph Mandel. Sunak Mehta. Charlotte Rose Marcioni. Nihal Ethan Mark. Colby Malik Marshall. Paige Denise Masterson. Arnav Mathur. Hannah Lynn McDonough. Rachel May McKean. Ryan David McKean. Finnegan Douglas McKeown. Logan Connor McQueen. Shelby Daniel McLaughlin. Kiera Meredith McPhee. Here Manish Mehta. Andrew Gabriel Mahia. Omar Faisal Merhi. Caitlin Bray Merritt. Noah Jackson Metters. Erith Midda. Jameson Terrence Moran. Marie Laney Morris. Felix John Morton. Sophia Alexa Mulgrew. Raj Mulapudi. Teresa Avila Municello. Leonora Sarah Murray. Kanishka Zarini Morgatlingam. Emma Eileen Nagel. Grace Nancomb. Diego Alexander Navis. Ryan Thomas Nelkin. Clara Beautran Wynn. Joseph William Nickerson. Sophia Josie Nigro. Nia Nikolava. Alexandria Lee Nolan. Andrew Robert O'Brien. Dylan David O'Hearn. Isabel Evelyn O'Hearn. Winnie Harrington O'Malley. Maeve Alwyn O'Toole. Fabian Gabriel Osanger.
Akash Pandey. Nikhil Pandya. Alexa Pantoja. Han Park. Alana Parks. Jack Parody. Evan Pastors. Aisha Patel. Krish Jagdishbhai Patel. Mihir Patel. Jake Griffin Patterson. Lucas Parada. Ishan Podke. Koi Tien Pham. Haley Fawn. Megan Catherine Peendak. Anaya Pittman. Nathan Pitts. Brian Anatoly Podolsky. Madeline Stacia Poirier. Catherine Marie Portante. Madison Preble. James Proctor. Tate Thomas Pruse. Travis Prue. Sahan Paida. Rithvik Raghunath. Priyanka Rajaram. Vishal Rampur. Sachi Rosni. Annika Ravichandran. Marin Virginia Rendish. Quinn Elliott Reynolds. Benjamin Anderson Richards. Marcos Rivera. Laura Rodriguez. Aubrey Rosalie Rose. Olivia Rue. Ava Francesca Russo. Sophia Sacco. Hate Mansuk Sugparia. I release Santiago. Ben Santos. Tyler Diego Santos. Davon Saxena. Nicholas Scarano. Carissa Shute. Odin Scott. Zoe Ruth Seeger. Varsha Senthil Kumar. Rithvik Senthil Raja. Yash Sharma. Dahlia Svartsman. Madison Sylvia. Harshitha Simhadri. Ian Byron Skinner. Audrey Grace Smagula. Brady Smith. Ryan Snow. Kavi Soman. Sathian Soman. Ashley Sun. Elliot O'Neill Spencer Shamari. Anshika Shrivastava. Isha Shrivastava. Noah Stackhouse. Olivia Julianne Strong. Matthew Joseph Stragowski. Matthew Christopher Stuparu. Nadia Swepson. Caroline Talbot. Andrew Tang. Emir Tanir. Manuel Edilio Tavares Mendoza. Anya Takor. Abirul Raj Tapa. Brian Therian. Ariana Marie Thomas. Karina Tosi. Juliet Travasos. Lauren Beckett Tribal. Emily Secrensis. Connor Jean Troy. Matthew Pierre Choi. Campbell Twitchell. Padma Upadhyaya. Olivia Grace Vasiliou. Yash Virkar. Bhargava Vetsa. Veronica Vidoli. Prakruth Vikram. Ashley Ann Vaneeth. Shupong Vishwanada. Mia Vatano. Cliff Haran Wang. Daniel Wang. Emily Susanna Wang. Luke Wang. Rebecca Ward. Henry Warren. Brady Waterman. Sydney Lauren Weiss. Ian Welsh. Faith Hun Williams. Sasha Emmeline Williams. Alex Wilson. Daniel Windsor. Carissa Elizabeth Wong. Karen Wong. Chelsea Wright. Elena Wu. Alex Zian. Jing Shi. Advith Yarlagada. Helen Yi. Zayden Kiriroth Young. Madeline Davia York. Abigail Yu. Benjamin J. Zhang. Meng Meng Zhang. Catherine Zhu. Class of 2025, your officers. Treasurer Arav Jain. Secretary Erin Keefe. Vice President Tanya Diane. President Dia Jaraman.
Please welcome the members of the class of 2025 for the class song, I Lived by One Republic. Go ahead, Kate and Pete.
Hope when you take that jump, you don't fear the fall. Hope when the water rises, you build a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, it's screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. The only way you can know, give it all you have. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived. Hope that you spend your days and they all add up. And when the sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. Until my moment comes, I'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived. I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived. I swear I lived.
How about one more round of applause for the members of the class of 2025 for that song? It gives me great honor to welcome to the class President Dia Jaraman for the closing remarks.
Good afternoon, families, friends, faculty, and of course, the class of 2025. I'm so honored to be able to speak for us, and I'm so glad to be here with all of you. We did it. I'd like to begin with the thank yous because none of us arrived at this moment alone. To all the families and friends here, thank you so much for your endless love and support. Whether it was helping us wake up the Mondays after break or the time you spent coaching our sports teams, your efforts didn't go unnoticed. To the administration, staff, and Mr. Toomey, thank you for leading this school through every challenge and every change. Thank you for guiding us with structure and support. To our teachers, thank you for your passion, your patience, and your unwavering commitment to helping us learn. You've shaped us into the curious and kind students we are today. To Mr. Ware, Mrs. Conti, and Mrs. Bostrom, we can't thank you enough for the work you've put in these past 4 years. The fundraisers, class events, and sheet cakes twice in like 3 months wouldn't have been possible without each of you. And finally, to us, to the class of 2025, thank you for showing up, for trying again, for growing, and for lifting each other up. Thank you for being the kind of people who made these past 4 years not just bearable, but unforgettable. Now let's take a moment to rewind, all the way back to freshman year. We entered this building still reeling from middle school, unsure of where to sit, what to say, or how high school was actually supposed to work. We were masked, cautious, and constantly refreshing Google Classroom. We were just hoping we wouldn't get lost. And somehow, slowly, we found our way. Then came sophomore year, a strange in-between space. We weren't the wide-eyed newbies anymore, but we weren't quite seasoned yet either. This was the year we started to find our voice, in clubs, in class discussions, and in friend groups that finally felt real. We figured out who we were, and maybe who we weren't. We started to question things more deeply, and for the first time, we realized we weren't just here to get through school. We were here to become someone. And then junior year arrived, and with it, everything. It was the year of the most important grades, the SATs, the APs, the late nights, the pressure, the questions about the future. It felt like the year we were supposed to grow up, and fast. And even though some days felt like we were drowning in deadlines and decisions, we kept going and supported each other in the thick of it. And then we blinked, and it was senior year. Senior year wasn't just about what we accomplished, it was about what we realized. We realized that life isn't always about rushing to the next thing, that sometimes the best moments are the ones we almost missed. The hangouts that turned into sleepovers because it's senior year, so what? The loud bus rides to and from away games, or just the conversations between classes that felt like therapy. The year we dreamed of for so long, the year that always felt so far away. And now here we are, at the very end of it. Whether it was writing time capsules in 3rd grade that felt like we would never open them, or just wishing we could grow up so we could ride the big kids ride, or get a phone, or drive ourselves around. Well, we're here, and I bet you're still wishing we could get on with this, so we can have fun tonight and start summer vacation. We spent so much of high school looking ahead, to the weekend, to summer, to college, to real life. We were always waiting for the next chapter. And now, as we stand on the final page of this one, we realize how much of the magic was right here, in the present, in this chapter, in this moment. So today, let's pause. Let's be right here, not worrying about what's next or what we haven't figured out yet, but fully present with each other. Because this sea of caps and gowns, this mixture of joy and fear and excitement and nostalgia, this is a moment we'll never get back. We've grown so much. We've become athletes, artists, musicians, activists, leaders, and also really good at pretending we did the reading. We've been through real stuff, loss, failure, burnout, and we've come out of it stronger and smarter. But through it all, we didn't just build a class. We built a community. So what now? Well, we'll go in 1,000 directions, but just like we found our way through these halls, we'll find our way through life. And we don't have to have it all figured out today. Whatever path you decide to take, make sure you do it for you, and appreciate every assignment, every late night, and every second it takes to get there. Because while the last 12 years have shaped you into the wonderful person you are today, every new experience and adventure is going to continue to shape you into the person you want to become. And while we don't all know what's going to happen next, what we do know is this: we are ready. Not because we know all the answers, but because we've learned how to ask better questions. We've learned how to start again. We've learned how to be kind to others and to ourselves. And we've learned that failure isn't the opposite of success, but rather a part of it. And that success isn't just about achievement, it's about resilience. So, class of 2025, take this moment in. Look around. You're surrounded by the people that walked this road with you, who saw you at your best and your worst, who will forever be a part of this story. As we toss our caps and step into whatever comes next, remember that growing up isn't just about moving on. It's about carrying the best parts of where you've been with you, and we carry so much with us. So without further ado, I'm honored to present the WA Class of 2025. Would everyone please rise? Let's turn our tassels.